Hey peoples, this is another movie review of the movie Ready to Mingle, or Solteras, or Bachelorettes. As always, I want to say thank you for listening, that really means a lot to me, and on to the review. So Ready to Mingle is the name of the title of this movie on Netflix, but if you look online, you'll find two other names for this movie, which is Solteras, which is Spanish, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, it means single, which fits the theme of this movie, and also Bachelorettes, which doesn't fit the theme of this movie at all. But we'll stick with Ready to Mingle because that's the title of it on Netflix. So Ready to Mingle is a movie about a character named Anna. Anna wants to get married. That's all she cares about. And after recently getting dumped by her boyfriend, she gets desperate and joins a class that helps you find a husband. And that's our movie. Now, the first thing I absolutely have to talk about is the main actress who plays Anna. Her first name is Cassandra. I feel like I'm going to butcher her last name, so I'm going to spell it Cianghrerotti. That woman, Cassandra, is the movie. Like, she's the whole movie. And I know that sounds weird because of course the main character is the whole movie, but I mean she carries this film from beginning to end. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. From the beginning, you fall in love with the character Anna. She is funny, she's engaging, she's a mess, she's very, very flawed. She has hilarious facial expressions, her movements are funny, everything just works with this character. And she's the best part about this movie. But that's also a negative because it seems like the movie leans on her too much. The writing is fine and the dialogue is fine, but it doesn't have that spark or pizzazz or that energy that she has. As if the writers were leaning on her instead of actually writing hilarious dialogue. She just delivers the dialogue in a hilarious way, if that makes sense. But the movie doesn't lack for many opportunities in order to inject more humor. There are multiple different characters in these marriage classes that she's in who have unique personalities that could have been played up. There are also multiple dates that she goes on with different men that their character could have been played up to her level. It doesn't make the movie bad at all. The other characters are fine, all the acting is good, it's just that the writing and the comedy does not meet her energy and her delivery. The overall story is very good. It's a great concept about a woman wanting to get married and how everyone around her is married and how this one goal is ruining her life and her as a person. It was very interesting. There is an action that Anna takes in the movie that I don't feel is warranted. She basically takes a leap of desperation, but I don't think the movie built her up as desperate enough to take this leap. So that was a flaw for me. I don't want to get into what it is because that would be spoilers. But I do like the end of the movie, not the execution, I'll get into that in a second, but the actual ending of the movie, what happens to the characters. It's different from a lot of movies I've seen, so I really enjoyed that part. Now, the actual execution of the movie was a little bit bothersome because it wraps up very quickly. The climax occurs in the movie, and then we see our character the next day heading out to an event, but the movie hasn't clearly shown that time has passed. But when she gets to that event and talks to other friends, time has clearly passed. Friends know information that we, the audience, knew, but we didn't get a scene where her friends found out the information. So it was very confusing, and it made the movie feel like it was running out of time, and they just rushed it and wrapped it up real quick. Now, the directing overall is really good. They do this clever thing a couple times where they clip a scene where, for instance, she's asleep on the couch and then it quickly clips to morning time and she's in the same spot. The way they do it is just so clever. I can't explain it clearly, but I like that technique that they executed a couple times in the movie. One side thing that I thought was humorous is that this is a Spanish film, but all of the music except maybe one song is English. Like, they're popular songs that we know, and I just thought that was very interesting. But overall, I will say watch this movie just for the main actress. No, everything isn't great in this movie, but she is. And I would love to see her in other films, even English films. I don't even know if she speaks English, but I don't care. Throw her in there and just put subtitles at the bottom because she's entertaining enough. But that's it, peoples. As always, thank you for listening. Please like, thumbs up, subscribe, retweet, follow, heart, comment, all those things. I really appreciate it. Please continue to have a great day. God bless. I'll talk to you tomorrow.